Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of mine. This time I'm back with the Vampire Diaries season 1 episode 13. Stefan actually hurt me last episode. I never thought I would say this, but I did not like what he did with Damon at all. Because from the last few episodes, I can tell that he's actually very insecure of himself and he's scared to allow anyone in because he has the feeling that everyone will screw him over. And if you ask me, I have the feeling that this all started with Stefan somehow. In my eyes, I think this goes beyond just Catherine. Now he actually gave in to temptation. He allowed Stefan in, and Stefan actually is planning to betray him. So I'm actually scared to know what will happen once Damon finds out that he's not actually honestly thinking about helping him with Catherine. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. For the full uncut reaction, you can check out my Patreon. The link is in my description box below. And without further ado, let's start. Oh well. I can't. She's actually killing them. If you ask me, this is a weight of blood. If you're gonna kill them, at least kill them completely, you know?
You're ready for this?
He not.
I want you to turn me.
Kiss me.
Like this.
Get a taste.
Yeah. You should get used to the taste of blood.
Sorry.
Don't be. Soon you won't be able to get enough.
Ooh. The more I see of Damon's development, the more I think that Catherine is like the real bitch here. She actually kind of forced him to do things he doesn't want to. She was his toxic environment. Good morning.
Rise and shine, sleepyheads.
I love it.
Please.
If I see something I haven't seen before, I'll throw $1 at it. Now listen, we have some very
I'm
important
because she
business
looks
to
like
discuss.
Catherine.
And it has to be right.
Now that we're all friends and working toward a common goal,
Aye.
the threesome team thing's got a bit of a kink to it.
Oh, really?
Don't screw it up.
What? Y'all know. I don't like this. The more I actually watch this, the more I feel bad for Damon. She asked him if he was ready for this because technically it's a valid question. Like, are you ready for this? Because this is exactly what you will have to endure. But no human being would willingly drink blood because in our eyes, it's disgusting. He said yes because of her, but not because he was actually ready for it. I don't think he wanted to be a vampire to begin with. It kind of was this circumstances that kind of forced the situation that he turned. If it would have been up to him, he wouldn't, because we saw the hesitation. He wasn't ready to be a vampire. He didn't want to be a vampire.
What are you doing? Stop it.
Make me.
He respected her. He truly loved her, so he was fine with her vampire self.
Yes? Would you please tell Mr. Salvatore that I've stepped away?
Which one?
Which one?
Period.
Both.
Yo, the situation is just so sad. She playing with both of them like
How long
violence.
do you plan on staying with the
Everyone knows.
You carrying on with both brothers
That
doesn't help the situation. Honoria Fell came by the apothecary yesterday. She asked that it be sold at a reduced rate.
Vervain?
What in hell?
Vervain,
Why is there...
They know.
they know. They're trying to
Because of
find
all the
us
deaths
and
that you're
get
causing,
about it.
bitch. If you immediately run away the second trouble arises, people will immediately target you because you're the one that always is zooming away the second trouble arises. So in their eyes, that means that you're responsible. Because if you wouldn't be, then you wouldn't feel the need to zoom out. The second thing, if you immediately disappear after trouble signs rise and then nothing ever happens anymore, they immediately know it's you.
I don't think Damon knows what to believe. Trust isn't something that comes naturally to him.
When you're doing that bullshit, of course
I
not.
really think that Damon believes that everything he's done, every move that he's made, he's done for love. It's twisted, but kind of sad.
It is. It is really sad.
There are other ways to get what you want. You don't have to kill people. Damon
That's
has
also
no
true.
regard for human life. He enjoys inflicting pain on others.
I don't hate Damon. I just right now think this man has done way too many bad things for me to say he's a good person. Because no matter how fucked up his life was and no matter how much pain he had to endure, it does not give him the right to go on a killing spree. I'm just trying to highlight that this man is not just black. He's also colored, just like every single human being, even if he doesn't show it. But now with Stefan, he's like, trusting is not something that Damon does. Of course not. He has trust issues because every single time he actually allowed someone in, they immediately went behind his back. They betrayed him, and that broke his trust in that person. And maybe why he was even more reluctant to trust you was because he knows that you did something like this in the past. But the fact that he's still holding that grudge against you is because of the love that he had for you. The love you had for each other was real. And in my eyes, it's still there. You guys are just on different continents with your headset that you guys can't make the way towards each other just yet. You want him to show humanity? Then you help him that he feels more comfortable showing it. You want him to trust you? Then make sure that you are worthy of his trust. And that same goes with Stefan. Like, this is not just a one-way street. You both have expectations of each other, and you both are reluctant to give into each other and to allow each other back in your lives because of your past.
Every single time that I have let my guard down and let Damon back into my life, he's done something to make me regret that. I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
Giuseppe, we need all the men we can get.
I'll tell them. You can count on both my boys.
Why do they all want them to open that fucking tomb? It's 28 vampires. Now imagine it's like, I don't know, 1,000 people in one town. They're immediately dead. Period. Oh, 7. The humans are stupid. I said it so many times. Try it again.
Shouldn't have done that.
That though. Woo-hoo.
Have a seat.
7.
What is it? I'm not gonna hurt you
Unless you try it again.
unless you try that again.
That though. Like, let's have an adult conversation. You don't hurt me, I don't hurt you. So you put that fucking thing down.
You're gonna turn both of them, aren't you? Catherine, please.
Her face,
Be
maybe.
careful. We'll all be safe. I promise. I'm still waiting for you to explain that
I'm sorry.
code in the
I just
sky.
love Catherine's entire aura, if that makes sense. Like, I know she's a bitch,
Your
but
mother.
her style.
They will want to know that they can count on you.
Of course I can. Is there any doubt?
I'm not sure your brother Damon
Even
understands
the
importance
father
of duty.
pissing on him. I
Damon
don't blame
left the
him.
Confederacy his choice and should be respected.
You'll forgive me if I have trouble respecting a deserter.
I never asked for your respect.
Good for you, Damon. Because all I have is disappointment.
Damn. Do we want to talk again about Damon not being fucked up because of the toxic environment he was surrounded by? This is so sad, but it's so true. When a flower dies, do you blame the flower or its environment? Sadly, because every single human being is superficial, even though they are trying not to be, you blame the flower, not their environment. Because the flower is like the first thing you see. And that's like with every single human being. You blame the person for the negativity that they give out and not why they turned into that negative version of themselves. It's very rare to find people that after they meet like this very, very negative person, that they care that much about you and they're like, what made them turn out that way? And to be quite honest, if I would be
Been too many
Damon, I
deaths.
wouldn't give a fuck about the father.
It is
I mean,
time
of
for us to
course it
fight back.
hurts,
Stop
but
these
if you
killers.
don't
Killers.
respect me, I don't respect
What are you
you.
talking about?
We live amongst demons,
You're being cryptic now, Father. Why don't you just say the word?
vampires. They exist, but we have a plan to kill them.
Elena?
Now that's just creepy. No
Hey,
fucking way.
where have you been?
He knows her smell.
Is it real? This renewed sense of brotherhood? I trust him.
What did I say, y'all? Look at him. Look at his demeanor falling.
Can I trust him?
I'm wearing vervain, Damon. It's not gonna
It's
work.
not compelling you.
I just want you to answer me. Honestly.
Look at Elena feeling like a bitch now. He has been screwed over the entire time. He is still willing to allow Stefan in every single time, again, and again, because the love is there. And that's why he wants Stefan by his side, no matter how much he fucked up in the past. And so he's willing to be disappointed every single time again when it comes to Stefan. This is like the first scene where you can actually see that Damon is sad. He's like, can I truly trust him? I'm putting myself out there right now with Stefan, and I'm allowing him the opportunity to actually be capable to hurt me. And I don't want to be disappointed again because I need this man in my life. But if it's not real, then I don't even want to put myself out there in the first place. And the other thing, he actually is allowing her as well to hurt him because he's kind of like trusting her too to do her part in order to free Catherine. Look at Elena avoiding eye contact. She's not happy.
He's good. I almost believe she genuinely likes him.
Perhaps she does.
She knows father would have her killed if he knew the truth.
Not if we talk to him. Explained how we feel.
Sonny.
Help us keep her safe.
You going mad? No, father would drive a stake in her himself.
You saw what he did. You saw the way he's talking about vampires.
Promise.
And that's when he broke his promise and he still talked to his father.
I can understand that you would do anything for her, yes.
Then you understand what I will do if anyone gets in my way.
Now that's a bitch slap for you, Elena.
He's ridiculously hot.
That though.
He's an ass.
Oh, that's
What are
the
you doing
hottest
with all this
kind.
stuff?
Hi, how's it going, fella? Welcome to the party.
Well,
Admit it.
Elena and I are bonded for life. I can't imagine it any other way.
That's tight, huh?
She's my sister. I mean, I'd die for her.
Shouldn't have told him that.
I don't know.
He's gonna use
You know
it.
what? I have concerns about your plan for the vampires. We are making the assumption that all vampires are as evil as they've been.
It's those bitch asses that think that they have all the power and that they personally need to ensure the safety and survival of every single human being, no matter who they kill, no matter what they do. If you share their opinion, they immediately single you out and they see you as a traitor and they will have you burned at the stake. A dictator. So his father was a dictator. Stefan showed sympathy for the vampires because he cared about Catherine, and his father saw this as Catherine being a vampire.
These creatures are of the darkest parts of hell. They have the
The
ability to
darkest parts
control
of
your
hell.
mind, seduce your spirit.
They do.
They are deadly. Those who stand with them, those who bring shame to their families, will be destroyed as well.
That's him silently threatening his son. If you should stand with them, I will not hesitate to take you down as well.
I'm sorry that you have to do this.
What is
Because he knows it's wrong.
I'd stop worrying about Damon.
I want you all to myself.
Just as he wants me, but I'm the one who gets to make all the rules.
And why is that?
Because you're
Because
spoiled.
I'm spoiled
Yes, you
Yes.
are.
and selfish.
Yes. They both want a bad person. Okay. Pure-hearted souls mostly show positive personality traits. I was forced to be this goody two-shoes, and I was never allowed to show any negative personality traits. That includes sadness, despair, anger, or like being selfish. It was all inaccessible to me. So when you actually grow up like this, you're being forced to actually deny part of who you are, because I said it so many times, you have both good and negative personality traits. You're 50-50. And when you're forced to only live by one side of who you are, you will desire that someone else brings that negativity, or like those negative personality traits that you can't allow yourself to feel anymore, into your life, because you have been deprived of that. So you seek that in your partner, in your friend, in your environment. So the more positivity you give out, the more negativity you will want.
What?
Vervain.
What?
What his father gave him.
Go get the sheriff. Tell him we have a vampire.
What? No.
Do as I say, son. I didn't raise my sons to be so weak.
And that's what Damon saw as betrayal, because he still got the sheriff, knowing what it would do to Catherine.
well, what do you know? This is an interesting turn of events.
Sorry.
So am I. Thinking for even a second I could trust you.
You are not capable of trust.
Yes,
What you're here
he
means that you
is.
read the journal and you were planning on doing this yourself.
Of course I was
Yes.
gonna do it by myself.
I mean, to be quite honest, Stefan getting on my goddamn nerves this episode. Like, son, of course, are you seeing what you're doing right now? Are you? I mean, from one side, I get Stefan because he was like, yeah, you were willing to do this alone as well. You didn't think about calling us. And then on the other side, what did you expect? Seeing actually this vision in front of me, I would have smacked Stefan, to be quite honest. You come to me and talk to me about trust, and I see you digging out that grave and you telling me that you are not willing to help me do what you promised me to do. And then you're blaming it on me, telling me that I can't actually trust anyone. After you doing this, Stefan, is your brain working? You feel bad?
You?
Yes, another betrayal.
You had me fooled.
Because he even asked her if he can trust his brother. Yeah, you see the pain, you feel bad, you little bitch. No, sorry, I'm mad at Stefan
So what are you gonna do
and at Elena. If you expect someone to trust you, you need to do the same thing. It's not a one-way street. If you want him to actually be a decent human being and to give you his trust, then you also need to be a decent human being and give him his trust. If you weren't gonna be capable to help him out, and you were gonna work on different goals, which would lead to both of your ways splitting, then you could have told him immediately. At least be honest. If you can't vibe with me, if you're not on my same wavelength, then say, no, I can't help you. But don't allow me to put myself out there just to be hurt by you once again. Now he wasn't just betrayed by one person, but by two. And now he's gonna do something unpredictable.
Give me the book, Stefan, or I'm snapping her neck, and you and I will have a vampire girlfriend.
You just did the one thing that ensures that I will.
Turning her against her will. In my eyes, none of them wanted to be vampires. To be quite honest, I'm not mad at Damon at all. There is like just that much pain that a human being can take until they break. If I keep on giving you my heart and then I feel stupid because I know I should know better, but I can't do anything about the fact that I love you so much. Let's see if Stefan has some remorse here. Do you? Now look at yourself being really, really sad, huh?
Damon was right. This is my fault.
Your fault completely not. Or is he referring to the past?
You promised you wouldn't tell him.
I didn't think this would happen.
This is your fault.
This is your fault.
Mm-hmm.
I put my faith in my father, but Damon put his faith in me, and I destroyed that.
And he did it again today. He had good intentions, so I can't hate Stefan for it. But if you've done such a fucked up thing in the past, you should know better. I mean, if you know that your brother is vulnerable to specific stuff, to certain things, then you should know better.
You know,
We'll go.
he has a friend over.
Anna.
Does he have to... Yeah, the what?
Q? I've got another one over here!
Did I say? Because of what they think is right, because they all think that they are murderers, killers, whatever. They're willing to kill them all, no matter if they had feelings for them or not. Dictators, thinking that they're doing the right thing, not caring about hurting anyone, even if they're pure-hearted.
Elena!
She took her. Well, happens. Well, damn. Emily is Bonnie's ancestor. So maybe they want to force Bonnie to open that tomb. And because that man that was spying on Bonnie and like trying to charm her heard that Bonnie told him that she would die for Elena, they're gonna use Elena in order to force Bonnie to use her magic to open the damn tomb in order to get the vampires out. Wouldn't surprise me. I kind of like that we got to see a glimpse of Stefan feeling bad too, because like seeing, I guess, Damon's hurt face and what Damon said to him made him think back of when they were still human, where Stefan hurt Damon the first time, where Stefan broke his promise, and where he hurt Damon the first time. So in my eyes, I think it will make Stefan think about things a little more. Now, we're all human beings, we all make mistakes. But in my eyes, I like that Stefan wasn't oblivious about this. He actually heard it, and because he truly cares about Damon, he was hurt at the end of the day. Like, after he let the words of Damon sink in and, like, remembering this man's painful gaze, he was reminiscing about back in the day, and it seems to me that he still feels guilty about hurting Damon in the past. So it made him actually feel really bad. We will see what next episode will be like. I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best, and I will see you in another video.